Yo, Jay.
What up, Raul?
Yeah, that Steve Harvey and his wife had a fight?
Nah.
Yeah, man, it was a family feud. Oh, fuck.
You messed it up like Steve Harvey did at Miss Universe.
Oh, for the save.
Oh, that's how you do it, folks, when you're a professional.
Yeah, we're keeping it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we're going live.
Hey guys, love the podcast. Just thought I'd call in and give you a dad joke. This is Corey, by the way. What's the difference between a well-dressed bicyclist and a poorly dressed unicyclist? Give up? A tire. Thanks. Keep up the great work.
Yo, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Pops On, episode 21.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting drunk and naked.
Where the bottles at? Whoa. Always.
What did you do when you turned 21?
I played Uno.
What?
I dead ass. I played Uno.
I was in the army in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, and I still got drunk and naked on my 21st birthday.
It really happened on my 19th birthday. I did get naked. I did
See?
get naked. It was
You
19. It was 19, my 19th birthday. God damn it. Before we get into this is Raul.
And I'm Jay Alvarez.
This is a story. My 19th birthday, bruh. First of all, I just got diagnosed with diabetes.
Okay.
So
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So not supposed to be drinking. Fucked my whole life up. They were giving me the red, white, and blue 4th of July shots. My birthday is in October. But whatever. I took it. Throw it all back. Then my uncle gives me a cup of Hennessy. Directions were, you sip this. You don't chug it. Raul heard, drink it fast. I don't remember shit after that. Apparently, is this the shorts? These are the shorts that I woke up in. To this day, I don't know who these shorts belong to, but these are my lucky shorts. Yeah. But my 21st birthday, I played Uno.
No, my 21st birthday, I was in the Army. We were on some training exercise in Camp Oliver, Georgia. My sergeant remembered that I was going to be turning 21 out there. So he brought a flask of toilet wine, for all I fucking know. I just remember waking up, kind of like how Bruce Banner wakes up after being the Hulk. Yeah. In the middle of some field, naked with my clothes thrown all over the place, and with a lot of explaining to do.
That's a good 21st birthday.
Yeah, I wish I remembered it. I did get to go on a helicopter ride, though, the next day. As I'm hungover, they put me on a Blackhawk and started going up and down like a roller coaster. Yeah.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah, they did. But, that was, again, back in the Army days. So, I wasn't throwing up. I had my hands up like it was a roller coaster. Pissed everybody off. Whee!
Nice. Yeah, man. Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Pops On. Man, how was your week?
Man, my week was good. Celebrated a milestone. I'm actually here with, as the esteemed Ken Royal of the 1K Away podcast would say, here with my lady tonight, Lorraine. Hi, baby.
Hello.
That's the closest she's ever going to get to a microphone. It's actually our 1 year anniversary tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're both wildly confused as to how this happened.
Well, it's happening.
Yeah.
You guys are so fucking cute. God damn it.
Stop it. But thank you. No, it's been a good week. So we've been hanging out around the house, just trying to get everything ready. I'm working Thanksgiving, but we've got family gatherings to go to. One family gathering with one of my brothers. And that's really it. But I had nothing happen this week. I'm trying to paint it. Nothing happened. It's my anniversary today.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Yeah, man. Well, I don't know, nothing. Yeah, it's been a slow ass week for me too. I haven't really been doing much. Got my Christmas tree all decorated still. Trying to find a nice Santa beard because I can't grow one myself. You shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
There's a place, Detroit Grooming Company, can sell you things to make you really wish you had a beard.
What?
Like scented oils, scented conditioners.
I'm good. I was conditioning a little bit of patch that I had. That shit that took me from June to just this week. I cut it off and it was here. I was like, man, this is never gonna happen for me. Fuck Jay. So yeah, that's about it. Kids are doing good. My daughter's first basketball game is tomorrow. I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did pay $150 for my son to try out for a basketball team. So that was cool. Yeah, no, it wasn't. So $300, just like we bought his way onto the roster. That's all it is. I straight up thought it was you try out, and if you make the team, you have to pay. No, it's just the first 12 kids that show up with $300.
God damn it.
You're on the team.
You're on the team. You made it.
Yeah. There we go. Just fucking with kids' self-esteem and giving them like hope for success when none exists.
Wow.
Money can buy you everything, kids. That's all that teaches.
For real.
Yeah. You want to be on a basketball team for $300 and then $50 a month for the next 6 months? Boy, you can be.
Oh my God. Nope, this is free. She is definitely on the school team. Fuck that. I'm not paying $600.
Yeah.
Yep, first game tomorrow. Can't wait to see it. That's about it, man. Just gonna get into these good old topics here. And our favorite of all time.
Oh yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah.
How was it? How was it?
Yeah. So Justice League. Okay. So I have been the heart. I have not been kind to this movie coming up
At all.
I have not been excited for this. I have been the first one to say all the bad things about this movie. I liked it more than I thought I would. I walked into it with cautious optimism. I said, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to just let it do its thing. And walking out of it, I was like, you know what? I didn't hate that movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Like on the way out, I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. Like walking out the door, I've upped that to a 6. You know what I mean? It's not, there's a lot of problems with it. Yeah. We're going to get into a lot of that. But I really liked the way they got along together. I really liked what the direction was that they were going in as far as the DCEU goes. Walking out, I had a fun time with it. It wasn't a bad movie.
All right.
Much better than Batman vs. Superman.
House.
Much better than Suicide Squad. Yeah. I'd go see the sequel.
Yeah.
I walked out thinking like, I'd go see the next one. Sure.
All right. I mean, I felt the same. It wasn't that bad at all to me. I liked, again, there is a lot of problems. You're absolutely right. But
Yes.
they got the characters right. They did. The story,
So my big beef. I don't know enough about Superman comic books to know about the rebirth of Superman. I don't.
Hold on. Before we go any further. Going forward, this is going to be spoilers.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were playing the alarm before.
Because we didn't talk about nothing spoilery yet. But yeah, going forward, this is spoiler territory. If you haven't seen it, that is your fault if you continue to listen.
Yeah. You guys are gonna want to watch this before this. So yeah, I don't know enough about the rebirth of Superman in the comics. What I do, the little bit I do know is enough to know that what we got in the movie was bullshit. It's basically the same way they came up with what the fuck was his name from Batman vs. Superman?
Doomsday?
The Ninja Turtle, yeah.
Doomsday, yeah.
Yeah,
quotes.
Doomsday in air quotes. Yeah, no, they like, okay, but Flash has to run and touch a box at the same time we put Superman in the water. No, that was bullshit. I feel like that was just a rushed way to bring Superman back. But I get that they had to do something, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't happy with that. I wasn't happy with the CGI at all. Like you could none of the backgrounds in the movie looked good.
No. Even the beginning.
Dude, if there's one thing, I don't like Zack Snyder, but if there's one thing that Zack Snyder is good for, it's a good shot. Yep, nope, not in any of this. Like you could tell all of that. Even when Clark Kent standing in a fucking cornfield, you could tell that was CGI'd. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to be able to tell. You can get talking animals in the Jungle Book to look realistic. You tell me you can get a real fucking cornstalk? Like seriously. On top of that, you had the mustache debacle.
Bro, let me tell you something. I was taken out of it was the first part of the movie.
It's the first scene
and
of the movie.
And I'm sitting in the front because of thank God it was packed. I want this movie to win. We'll talk about that later. And I'm looking, I had to like get up, like, no. What is that his lip? No. God damn it. I was pissed.
I felt like it was a stereotype against English people because Henry Cavill is British and they have stiff upper lips.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is just horrible. This It's not even fun. This is just disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck you, Britain, America. Yeah, that's what I felt like. That's what I felt like I was watching.
Man, I don't know. Aside from the bad CGI, though, let's talk about the characters. First of all, who's your favorite?
Cyborg. I don't know shit about Cyborg. I don't know anything about Cyborg. I know he's in Teen Titans. That's all I know. I really liked what Ray Fisher did.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching him. And then watching him in Flash,
Yeah.
I want not a buddy cop, like a buddy road trip movie starring Cyborg and the Flash. Just going around fist bumping across America. Just having a good time. Because I really like the dynamic between them two. I liked Jason Momoa more than I thought I would as Aquaman. I was a huge fan when they first came out with that movie poster way back in the day.
Like 8 years ago.
Yeah. Where it say Unite the Seven, which I'm still confused because even if you assume, you'd have to assume Green Lantern at some point for 7, right?
Yeah.
Because there's 6 in the movie.
Yeah.
But, that just shows that DC didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But no, I was excited to see what he would do, and I'm happy. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I'll go watch the Aquaman movie because that's next. They already finished filming it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my favorite was Flash. I like the Flash character. He was a comic relief, of course, but he felt the most real because he's like, all right, I've never been in a fight. I don't know what I'm doing here.
The one scene I had a problem with the Flash was when they first get to the Batcave and he started running around the Batcave. I was like, oh yeah, that's a little too much.
But he's a kid.
Give me someone younger if you're gonna go that kiddie with it. You know what I mean? Because Ezra Miller is a younger guy, but he looks a little older. What I did like though is that they referenced he's Jewish.
That was funny.
That was really funny because he's Jewish in the comics and nobody realizes.
Yeah, I didn't know that in the comics.
Yeah.
I liked how they did that. He's like, yep, just a regular old Jewish dude.
But that one scene in the Batcave, and I mean, it wasn't over the top. It was just that one scene where I was like, it's a little too much. That's the only reason I take Cyborg over Flash, because Cyborg, at no point did I feel like Cyborg was a little too much. It was a little brooding at first, but they kind of...
He opened up.
Yeah, he opened up a little bit. I want him... He needed a background movie before this.
That's another thing, too. Is he supposed to get his own movie? I remember that was like a thing.
I don't know. Point. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen because everything that's going to happen at this point is depending on the box office numbers.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got some nice little Easter eggs thrown in. As you mentioned, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That's in the universe. When they went,
you saw the ring?
Yeah. Floated away. They did a flashback to when the Atlanteans, the Amazons, and
Tribes of Men.
I was trying to figure it out. Tribes of Men had to band together to beat Steppenwolf, who was the villain. Yeah,
Steppenwolf. You've seen Steppenwolf before from a cutscene of Metal Gear Solid, the original PlayStation version.
That's how bad it was for you,
dude. That was bad. It was bad. Like when he came out, I was like, oh look, he works for what was it, Gray Fox?
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Like I wanted him to have a sniper rifle, and I wanted Solid Snake to come out and be like, "No, Snake," and then it's just game over. Like that's what I was waiting for when Steppenwolf came out.
I didn't think he was that bad.
Nah, man.
How did you think he was as the villain?
Even worse. It was the worst villain. They got the same problem as Marvel at this point. You just got a villain that I don't give a shit about.
They have better villains at DC. They can do so much better.
They do.
And they, Steppenwolf. Who was the other bad guy? The other CGI dude from Wonder Woman.
Oh, Ares.
I didn't really like that one either.
Yeah.
Doomsday, nobody fucking liked.
They took the best villains that they have in DC, and they gave a Suicide Squad with it, which means that DC and Warner Brothers have no respect to the villains that are offered in the DC universe. I don't think.
At all.
You made me hate Joker.
Yeah.
Joker is my favorite person, man. I don't have much. You took Joker. You took it from me.
I'm sorry.
No.
Need a hug?
No.
Okay.
Yes. No, man. It was a bullshit throwaway villain, I thought.
It was. They could have did better.
It could have been so much better than that. And that's one of my bigger beefs with it. But what I loved about the movie was how they all got along. You know what I mean? Like there was some real moments between them, and it wasn't all like just like punching each other in the shoulder and laughing and being all jockey. Like no, they got up in each other's ass when Batfleck called out Wonder Woman for disappearing for 100 years, and he said, "Oh, is that what Steve said?" And she shoved him straight in the chest. I was like, "Oh, she gonna rip his ass apart."
Exactly. He don't realize that these motherfuckers can kill you.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, listen here, rich, crazy dude. That's Bruce Wayne's superpower. He's a rich alcoholic.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
he's
much.
rich and drunk enough to do it. Like that's it. Exactly. Everybody else has superpowers. Like like Wonder Woman. Not only is she Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot's from Israel. She will straight up kill Ben Affleck.
Facts.
Like that's just a known fact. But like seeing that, like they weren't afraid to call each other out on it. You know what I mean? Like they had some real things that they said, which I was cool with that. I was like, all right, I like that they're not all being friendly.
Yeah, not right away.
Like Momoa's giving him shit for being Batman. Like, even at the beginning, like when he meets him, he's like, so wait. You telling me you run around Gotham City dressed as a bat?
Because when you think about it, like, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and then he sees him, he's like, dressed like a bat. Yeah, I dig it.
Jason Momoa, he was close second for me. I'm interested in seeing what that whole world of Atlantis is about.
Yeah.
It wasn't as big as a part of the movie as I thought it would be, but I definitely want to go back to that world and see what's going on. They got some good actors for that movie. Can't really remember who they are, but they got some decent players coming up. Because the Black Mantis is the villain for that.
Yeah,
so I want to take a look at that for real.
I want to see what they're gonna do as far as talking underwater, because we got a little bit of it here where they just kind of like give a dome.
I think that's what
are they gonna have to do that in the entire Aquaman movie? Like swim, stop for a second, dome it up.
That might be it. To be honest, and it kind of does take you out of it.
I mean, I could see it like once or twice, like in what we got here. But if you're gonna give me an entire movie with that,
I think I'm really thinking that's how it's gonna be, because to be honest, they didn't talk when that shit wasn't around.
They absolutely didn't.
So that has got to be how they're gonna do it. Which, and I was like, damn, is that really gonna be? But yeah, I think so.
We'll see.
I think so. That's coming out with December of next year, so we got a whole 13 months.
Are we getting another DC movie before then?
I don't know.
That's it, no?
Before that, no. That's the next one, 13 months away.
Oh, wow.
If. Because, man, this box office.
Ooh.
Tell us about your opening night.
So I went Friday night. The movie opened Friday. Now people say Thursday. Thursday is just, it used to be called Sneak Preview Thursday night. Like that's what it used to be in the old days. Back in the old days, like 10 years ago. It used to just be considered the sneak preview night, and the opening night was Friday. I went opening night. We went to the 9:45 show. There were literally 8 people in that movie theater on opening night. Now, granted, we went to a standard screen. We didn't go to the IMAX.
But still.
9:45 on a. It's not like we went to the 9:45 on a Thursday or the 10:30 on 9:45 on a Friday night. You should have some asses in that seat.
I expected to see I went Saturday night at 9:15 and it was pretty packed. It still wasn't as packed as it should be, but man, it shows in this damn box office take home. What was that,
$96,000 is what it's projected to finish the weekend off. Not even 100,000
million.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Million. Not even 100 million.
Yeah.
$96 million. That's bad.
That's the lowest opening.
Now, okay, so here's why I come with a little bit of hope.
Okay.
Mayhaps. Wonder Woman, before this movie, Wonder Woman was the lowest opening for a DCEU movie. Fucking Suicide Squad opened to more money than Wonder Woman did. Wonder Woman opened to $103 million. Now, if you ask, what's also the highest grossing movie in the DCEU right now? It's also Wonder Woman. Word of mouth really carried that movie a really long way.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this happens with Justice League, because it's not good. Critics are not liking this movie, and there are a lot of things in this movie you can pick apart. The fact that they're even showing it on IMAX screenings, I feel is disrespectful, because the whole thing CGI in the background. How are you going to IMAX a CGI background? I mean, that's just, and it's not even good CGI. It's just ridiculous. I'm sure, like I said, the Superman Rebirth, rather. I'm sure there's a lot of things there that a lot of people are going to complain about. There's a lot of shit in this movie to bitch about. And there are a lot of valid things in this movie to bitch about. But a lot of people, I mean, it's got what, a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes critic score, but it's got an 85% audience score. And cinema score, it's got a Cine score of B+, which is the same thing it got.
Yeah.
So audiences are liking this movie for the most part. I'm hoping that there's some word of mouth. I'm hoping the Wonder Woman affects it, because Wonder Woman, nobody went to see it because everybody was tired of Batman versus Superman.
Right.
Everybody was upset. There was a lot of Warner Brothers DC fatigue at that point. But Wonder Woman came out. They got a lot of really good word of mouth, and people went back and watched it. I'm hoping that happens with Justice League. What scares me is that Justice League's second week is going to be Thanksgiving weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know what y'all do Thanksgiving weekends. I don't go to the fucking movies Thanksgiving weekends. Never did in my house. We went to the movies on Christmas.
Yeah, I do that.
Christmas night, we would go to the movies. But the fact that Justice League is going to have to go up against Coco in week 2 on Thanksgiving weekend.
Not looking good.
It's not at all.
I kind of started doing the whole movie thing Thanksgiving weekend, and it has always been a Pixar or a Disney animated film. So it started with Frozen. Love that movie. Continue next year, and then this year I'm going to go see Coco. It's a good thing I took all the kids to see Justice League this weekend, because they wasn't seeing it next weekend. They still ain't see Thor. They kind of pissed off at me about that.
Yeah.
But that's going up against Coco. That's a family oriented movie from Pixar and Disney. There's no way that they're gonna win. They're not gonna have a good second week. However, I'm with you. I hope it has legs. I hope it will continue to do good numbers. But man, in the coming weeks, you got Coco, you got Star Wars coming up.
Yeah, Star Wars coming out in a month.
Yeah, so who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I think maybe this was a bad time for this movie to even come out.
I really think it was. And like I said, I didn't come into this movie with high hopes. You go back to the last couple of weeks, I'm just shitting all over Justice League. Yep. And now I'm hoping it does well, because I liked it.
It deserves to do decent.
It does. It does. It's not the greatest superhero movie out at all. It's not the greatest comic book movie to ever get made. But it is a step for DC in the right direction, and I don't want them to stop going in that direction because of a crappy box office. Because I think they're actually on to something now.
Yeah. And what did you think about, like, the after credit scenes?
Man, the credit scenes. Man, okay, so I've always been a huge Flash fan. Growing up, Flash was always my favorite. And I was on Team Flash whenever the argument came up, who will win in a race, Superman or the Flash. Mm-hmm. I always voted the Flash. What I loved more than anything was in the movie when everybody's fighting Steppenwolf and the Flash goes out to help that family, and then Superman flies up and says, "Hey, Slowpoke." I was like, "Oh, let the games begin!" Yeah, yeah, motherfucker.
One of my favorite parts, even before that part, was when they just were woken, Superman.
Yeah,
and he has everybody else in his arms, and the Flash is like, "All right, fuck it, I'm just gonna run around." Yeah, and he's running, and he sees Superman's eyes.
Yeah, Superman just follows his eyes.
He's like, "Oh shit!" Yo, he gets him. He damn near knocks him the fuck out.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Damn."
So I love that he did that, and it's set up for that credit scene where it's the Flash and Superman, and Flash is just stretching, and they're like, "Where are we gonna race to? The Atlantic or the Pacific?" And they go on the race, and that made me that made the cockles of my nerd heart smile. Oh, I loved every little second of it.
Nice.
And then the second one.
Yes.
That second one. Okay, so we're sitting down, and I'm literally telling her about the Batman and about how Deathstroke was supposed to be the villain, and now Ben Affleck's not directing it. Now he's not writing it, and they're doing a whole different script. So now we don't know if Deathstroke's going to be in it. And as I say that, Deathstroke fucking walks up on the Lex Luthor's yacht. I was like, oh shit! Now if it's Joe Manganiello, and it is. So now I'm wondering, what did they keep from Affleck's script?
So here's the thing. So the conversation between him and Joe, what was him and Joe? Him and
Jeff Johns.
No. Conversation in the after credit screen between Lex Luthor and Deathstroke.
Yes.
Lex Luthor say, "Hey, looks like they're starting some kind of league." Haha. Yeah. And then
start a league of our own. And I wanted Tom Hanks to show up and say there's no crying in baseball.
Oh my God, no. We're gonna start our own, and we all know there's a Legion of Doom, or it's like a Injustice League and all that other stuff.
Injustice League, yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna call it, but I'm thinking they're gonna start that up for the next Justice League movie.
Yeah.
I was always thinking Darkseid, but I think Darkseid is more of an Endgame like Thanos. Sorry, DC, but Darkseid is more of an Endgame like Thanos.
I could see that.
So I can see them starting up a little Injustice League or whatever they're gonna call it, and I don't think that Deathstroke is gonna be the bad guy in the solo Batman movies. You know what? I don't even think Ben Affleck is gonna be the Batman in the solo Batman movies.
You know what? It's not looking like it.
Yeah, let's fucking talk about that shit.
So first, we already know Ben Affleck's fucking up and stealing a Batarang.
Oh, for real?
Did you hear about that?
I did not hear that.
Warner Brothers charged him for it. Like he apparently left the set with the Batarang.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And so it came out today that Warner Brothers said they're gonna bill him for it.
Oh, well,
yeah,
that's fucked up. Warner Brothers is cheap as shit.
I'm saying. Well, I mean, look how much money the movie's not making.
Well, yeah.
You got to make the money back.
Yeah,
$96 million. That was probably the Batarang.
Probably. Give me that Batarang. God damn. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He's out. There's no way he's not out. Granted, he did a good job in the movie.
I really like Ben Affleck.
He did a good job in the movie.
My significant other, my better half, the apple of my eye, I love you. Please don't hate me. Was saying she said he looked like a potato face, and now I can't see anything but.
Oh my god! I think I read that. Oh my god!
It just looks like a pure potato in Spanish. Pura papa.
Pura papa.
So I think that's gonna be a pura papa moment of the night. Is Ben Affleck looking like a pura papa in a Batman cowl? So but I like Ben Affleck. Okay, so I think he's the best Bruce Wayne we've had. I really do. I think by far he's the best Bruce Wayne we've ever had. I don't think he's the best Batman. I still like to think Michael Keaton is probably the best Batman we've had. But I like to think that Ben Affleck is the best at both. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to a good Bruce Wayne and a good Batman, I think Ben Affleck's the only one that pulled off both. Because Christian Bale, what are we doing? I hate it. He sounded like a parody. He sounded like when you watch the Pete Holmes versions and making fun of Batman, it's what Christian Bale sounds like. It is a dead-on Christian Bale impression.
That's crazy.
People are like, oh, Pete Holmes is making fun. He's just exaggerating. No. Watch Dark Knight Rises. I thought it was Pete Holmes.
Yeah,
I'm like, that shit, they got rid of Christian Bale.
That voice did throw me off. His shit was annoying the fuck out of me. And he lost his voice doing it. Just stop doing it.
Yeah, stop it. Ben Affleck does the same thing and it sounds so much better.
He's he got like a voice changer or some shit.
Which is what they probably should have just fucking done in the first place.
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do and it just didn't work out.
But I do like that Ben Affleck. The one thing that got me with this movie with Ben Affleck, he was really like, in Batman vs. Superman, he was just over it. He's just over everything. He's done. He's like doing shit, but he's coming out of retirement. He doesn't really want to. Apparently, between that movie and this movie, he took some improv classes.
Yeah,
because he got funny.
And I think that was Joss.
Yeah, and you know I liked that. I want DC to be a little darker. But if they're gonna throw in little jokes on that, like to me, the best part of the movie was when Superman and Cyborg split the mother boxes and said, "Oh, I take it back.
Yeah,
I wish I was dead."
Yeah, that was funny. That was good.
Funny.
That was
it was legitimately funny.
Even after that, he got his ass. Like I think Batman got his ass whooped by somebody, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, yep, that's definitely bleeding."
Yeah,
he's just laying on the floor.
Yeah, he's like, "Do you bleed?" Yeah, that's definitely bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little shots like that I do like because it is at the end of the day a comic book movie, and comic books are goofy like that. They have little moments. So the fact that Cyborg just said "booyah," like he wasn't even like "booyah." No, it was just like a little like "booyah." Like, yep.
I was so excited.
Yep,
I think I was the only one in there that screamed
every fucking time. The Flash is every 5 seconds like fist bump. just like me. Please, friends like me. So yeah, but getting back to the whole is Ben Affleck. I don't want Ben Affleck out. I really don't. I know it seems like this is a rough job for him. You listen to the press screenings. You listen to all the rumors that are coming in and out. He's been struggling with his own stuff and checking into rehab. So it seems like the best thing for Ben Affleck as a person would probably be to walk away from it. Damn it, I want to be selfish. I don't want him to. Who are they talking about replacing him, Raul? Why don't you drop that on us? I
don't mind this replacement. Jake Gyllenhaal is a phenomenal talent. And they're just in talks, but he's still a phenomenal talent. I liked a lot of his movies except for Bubble Boy. But I've liked a lot of his movies. Like Southpaw was dope. Jarhead was. I still watch Jarhead. Nightcrawler was dope.
Sometimes an actor is born as Bubble Boy and lives long enough in Hollywood to play Batman.
Yeah, that will be a good payoff. Bubble Boy was the fucking worst shit I've ever seen.
How far can I get with this? Take 2 steps back.
Exactly.
That far.
Exactly. And I would have never thought that he would be as good of an actor as he is right now.
No.
Never would have thought that. He was dope. He was good in Life. Remember Life?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was good
he was
in
in
Life.
Life, yeah.
He really was. I don't know how I feel about Jake Gyllenhaal, in all honesty. What really got me was when, so the news came out that Jake Gyllenhaal is a front runner, and DC and Warner Brothers came out and was like, no, he's not a front runner. We're talking to him, but he's not any further ahead than anyone else. At the moment, it's too early to tell, and we don't even have a short list of people in line or a short list of people in mind to play Batman. You don't have a short list in mind. You have a fucking Batman right now.
Exactly.
You have a Batman. What the fuck happened to Ben Affleck? So now it's, all the rumors have been coming, and I've been saying it from the get-go. I think it's been done since February when the news first came out. And I think now that was just kind of like them very passive aggressively being like, yeah, he's out. We don't know who's gonna play Batman in the Batman.
You don't know who's gonna be Batman in Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't see an issue with adding Jake Gyllenhaal. He's talented. And it looks like if you look at this DC roster, they're adding nothing but talented actors. They got Will Smith, okay? He was the best part of Suicide Squad.
I will give you that. I stood up. I don't like Will Smith as a person. I don't think I would. But when we went over the list of movies a couple episodes ago, there's not been a damn movie. Even Hancock. I liked Hancock. After Earth is the one movie.
And it's not even his, so we don't even count that. It's his son's. His son put out an album. Did I tell you?
I will bow down. I still will never forgive him for Welcome to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only reason I don't like Will Smith. As a Miami native, what he did to us, and then he followed that with Get Jiggy with it. No, fuck you and all your hoes, Will Smith.
He was using Jiggy for a long time. He was still using Jiggy, okay?
Nope.
He's the king.
Wild Wild West. I didn't like that one either.
The song or the movie?
Either.
I was in 5th grade when that shit came out, and I liked it, so fuck it. But they add talent, man. Will Smith. They got who's the other dude? They were actually looking at what's his name? Who's playing Venom now?
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. They were looking at Tom Hardy for Captain Boomerang.
Ooh,
remember that?
Shit! I could see Tom Hardy as Batman.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I know.
I don't. No. Really?
We have a British Superman. Why can't we have a British Batman?
Because all I'm going to see is Bane. All I'm going to hear is Bane.
Shit, he was Bane.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. You don't remember because his face was covered. But yeah, he was Bane.
That would be weird hearing Batman say, "Let the games begin."
You know
I don't know that I want to hear that.
So, who would you even get to replace him at this point? Christian, me and you were saying
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool as Batman.
Yo, let me tell you right now, if you got Ryan Reynolds as Batman and then you had to put him next to a Green Lantern.
Oh, that would be good.
That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. I want to see Ryan Reynolds in a Batman costume standing next to a Green Lantern saying, "I wore it better." That's what I want. That's what I want to see.
Green Lantern saying, nothing. I didn't
Nothing.
say anything. No. I didn't say anything. But,
you look familiar.
Ryan Reynolds. Nah, you mentioned John Hamm. I actually wanted John Hamm before they got Ben Affleck.
I think that would be, especially after watching him in Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Like I never noticed in Mad Men, but in Baby Driver, yo, dude is fit, man.
Yeah.
Like he is a big, imposing guy.
Yeah.
And I could see him, it's a long shot, but he's young. He's young enough if they want to do a bunch of movies. John Bernthal.
Yeah.
I mean, this Batman's basically Punisher anyway.
Yeah.
Why not have Punisher play Batman? And he's, like I said, he's also young enough. So, like, if they wanted to do this and extend it for a bunch of years, I think he's at the right age to do that. Like, you could start him off with like a Batman that's already kind of into it, and then just kind of progress him into old Batman.
Yeah.
Because I don't see. He'd be one. I'd be willing to see John Bernthal in it. But John Hamm would probably be my first pick.
I like John Hamm, and we also talked about Fassbender. That might not happen. That can't happen, of course. But Fassbender, he is a great actor. He just picks shitty movies.
I would like to see Michael Fassbender as Bruce Wayne. I don't know that I'd like to see him as Batman though. Like I could see him playing the hell out of Bruce Wayne.
I don't know, man. He can do some work as Batman.
I could see him doing that too, but I'd be more interested to see what he does with Bruce Wayne. Like more of a character piece at that point.
I'm gonna just cast him as Bruce Wayne and then just CGI the bat.
Well, I mean, shit. No, because then you get Steppenwolf again. We don't need that. We don't need that. We absolutely don't. Because then you end up with fucking Vin Diesel as Batman saying, "I am Bat."
Family.
A family.
This is the Bat family.
Oh God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Oh my God! But now it's at this point we hope they just get a talented actor.
Who do you guys think should play Batman?
Yeah, that's a good question. Give us a call. 321-405-2219.
Hit us up on Twitter. No dad jokes with a Z.
We're just gonna own it. Fuck it.
Yeah, the hell with it.
Fuck it. Yeah, man. But this movie's another step in the right direction.
I think so.
It just that box office, man, and you already know WB is reactionary.
Yeah,
It didn't make any money. Fuck it.
yeah.
And that's what's scaring me. I hope it just has legs. I hope it gets some word of mouth and it picks up and people go see it. You're right. The second week would tell us more, but with Coco,
Yeah, with Coco and Thanksgiving, I feel like the second week's not going to give us a real legitimate number. But it is a holiday weekend. There are a lot of people that go to the movie, so hopefully it picks up. Yeah. I got a lot of friends that are shitting on the movie. I'm trying to talk it up as much as I can because, as I said, I know there are a lot of valid gripes to this movie, and there are. But when it comes to the movie itself, it's not a bad movie.
It's fun. I had fun. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fanfare. The Batman score.
Yes.
The original Batman score was in that shit. I
had somebody on Facebook complaining because they had that one and they had some of the original Superman score too. Yeah. And somebody was complaining about it. I said, no, screw you, man. That was the best part for me.
Exactly. That's gonna come from the same person that cheered when they seen the goddamn Millennium Falcon in The Force Awakens. It's the same shit. It's fanfare. It's supposed to be there. It has to be there. So that shit alone, like my kids don't get, because I listen for shit like that. They don't get it, of course.
Right.
But I was like, dude, that's the score. I'm over here trying to explain. That's the score.
That's the Michael Keaton song.
That's it. What the fuck, you guys? Anyway, so yeah, people, please go out and see that movie. We were shitting on it before, but damn it, it was a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, as much as we've been shitting on it, if we're both saying, hey, you know what, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah, that says something, guys.
And that's your plug, WB. Give us a check.
Yep.
Now.
Speaking of Ryan Reynolds in a bat costume.
Yeah, right. So Deadpool 2 teaser trailer was released. And typical Deadpool fashion, I definitely loved every minute of it. What did you think?
Man, this is my favorite thing. Okay, I love Deadpool. I loved that movie. I liked Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Not what they did to him at the end. I just like, when that elevator scene where he's just talking crazy amounts of shit to everyone. Yes. That was okay. They're all dead now. Like that, he was my favorite person in that movie, and that was when I fell in love with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I loved the first Deadpool movie. My favorite part was the promos.
Yeah,
everything, all the little videos he would do, all the dumb shit he would come out with, the Halloween video, the Australian Day video that he came up with.
Yes.
And in pure, I'm happy to see that they got the same marketing team on this, because now they got the Bob White wet on wet Deadpool teaser.
Wet on wet.
Man, it's everything that I wanted. I was a little worried when I heard the Tim Murphy. Is it Tim Murphy?
The new director?
Oh, no, the old director.
No. Oh, damn. Damn it, I forgot his name. We're going to have to look it up.
Anyway, it's David Lynch now. Not David Lynch. David Leitch. And he did what's it killing me now? John Wick.
Oh, he did do
so he did John Wick. Yes. So he's in that genre. He's in that world. Tim Miller. That was the one. That was a Tim. So I was a little worried because I liked what Tim Miller did. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm seeing this, and I know it's promos and trailers and teasers, and the director doesn't really have much to do with it. Mm-hmm. But the fact that it's this tone in the marketing tells me it's probably going to be a similar tone in the movie, like it always has been. And with the little clips that we got in that teaser, like it was like 10 seconds or like 30 seconds of actual film movies. Yeah. Dopinder came out of the taxi cab.
Yeah. Dopinder.
He's got a body on him now, too. Remember, he killed his cousin in the trunk.
He did. Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking Negasonic Teenage Warhead has hair now.
I like that haircut, too, by the way. That
Oh.
I like it. I like the costume too. It's brighter yellow. It's a different. It's almost like the same costume they had before. It's but a little updated. I like that.
Little shot of Cable at the end.
Yeah, that shot of
Just
Cable's
the
hand
arm.
going up.
Fucking Thanos. That was it. Like it with the John Wick direct, and I like both of the John Wick movies. I like one better than two.
I still haven't seen either one of them, but those are the movies that I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? I have to watch these.
That
I know
movie,
they're good.
They're good, bro. They're good. But I already know the action is going to be done right, done proper. So I'm not even worried about that. But you're right. I was a little worried when Tim Miller left. And I was like, is the humor going to be there? Because the action was amazing. Seeing 5 people get shot with one bullet and then him just shitting on them all was hilarious. I need the comedy to be just as good or better than what it was. And
with the writing and stuff, I'm not worried about this movie. I'm gonna be there Thursday night when it opens.
First, can't wait. Yeah, man, it's definitely another one of my highly anticipated movies for 2018. God, that's crazy to say.
It is 2018.
God damn.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, man. So that's another one that came out. We're gonna go ahead and get back into the new segment that we came up with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit. So we you want to intro this?
Yeah, this is the new segment, short news, little clips called Pop Offs. I'm Raul.
And I'm Jay Alvarez.
And this is Pop Offs.
Another Hollywood personality was accused of being a creep today.
Pixar released a teaser for Incredibles 2 this weekend. Finally, we're getting a good Fantastic Four movie.
Get Out is one of the films nominated for Best Comedy at the Golden Globes. When asked for comment, a spokesperson for the Hollywood Foreign Press Association said, "We needed a black guy to make the party cool."
Blind Person at People magazine selected Blake Shelton as the sexiest man alive. When asked about Jason Momoa, the person responded with, "Who?" Fantastic Beasts 2 announced the title and cast photo revealing Ezra Miller will be returning, proving this movie takes place in Flashpoint. I'm Raul.
And I'm Jay Alvarez.
And these were Pop Offs. And those were Pop Offs. Man. Jay.
Yo.
We've been going to the movies a couple times, all our lives basically.
Yeah.
Tell me about some good, some bad, and some wild ass stories you got from the movie theater experience.
Man, so we, my family, it was a lot of us. And, Pops worked hard for the money. So taking us out to the movies was something that he frankly could not afford. So what he used to do, we used to go, and I'm not ashamed to say it now because it closed down and they can't sue us. The AMC at Mall of Americas down in Miami. My dad used to take all 6 of us out. He bought 2 tickets for him and my stepmom. He bought 3 children's tickets and then sent 3 of us to the bathroom. That's exactly how we did it, because it was the only bathroom on that side of the mall, and you had to go in. So he'd pick us at random. And the good thing is that me and my brothers don't look alike. So it was like, Jamie, take William, take Jesse, go to the bathroom. Tell them you have to use the bathroom. I'll go in there. I'll get you. And he had the movie stubs, so he would just say, "Oh yeah, no, I came through. They came to the bathroom, and I got the tickets." So we'd walk out, he'd get the movie stubs for the kids that were walking in with mom, and then he'd walk out with us 3 and the 3 movie stubs, and that's how we watched all our movies. So that's how that happened. I do think the one thing I learned as a young parent is that you can't take kids to the movies. And I learned that when I tried taking my son, who was 3 at the time, to see Kung Fu Panda.
Well,
no.
Man,
he was just too young. That's all it was. I thought he was going to like it because he likes cartoons. That little motherfucker got bored after about 15 minutes.
Wow.
After 15 minutes, he was just like yelling, screaming. He didn't want to be there, and you can't win an argument with the 3-year-old. So I just picked him up, walked out. They were nice enough to refund me my money at the box, at the ticket box. Nice. And best part was the same AMC we used to sneak into when we were kids.
Full circle.
Yep. God, everything comes back.
Man, yeah, you're right. That going to the movie shit is a fucking it's a hassle. It's me, my wife, and our 3 kids, and it's damn near $100 every time between the tickets and the snacks. Because all of a sudden everybody wants.
You don't buy your snacks from the dollar store like everyone else.
We learned.
Oh, okay.
We learned, but my thing is, I'm gonna get some nachos, let's get some hot dogs and all that other shit. $120.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, we're never doing this shit again. So we joined the little AMC Stubs thing. And now we go to the damn dollar store. We empty out my wife's purse. Take these 4 drinks and whatever chocolates y'all want to get and your pork rinds or whatever the fuck you want to eat and put it in your purse. We're not purchasing anything, even because my son, he's only 5. So he automatically sees the snacks. He's like, oh, I want this, and this. We don't even let him see that shit. Take him to the other side so we can get the tickets so he don't snitch on us about the goddamn snacks in the bag.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we did yesterday. that's what's so fresh in my head. But nah, man, the movies in New York is like $15 a ticket for a regular non-3D movie.
No, and that's for the movies that nobody wants to see.
Yeah. It
that's
doesn't
like
matter.
our tour movies is like, yeah, this is avant-garde shit. What was that one Scarlett Johansson did?
Oh man, I know what you're talking about.
As soon as I say our tour, like avant-garde Scarlett Johansson, it was like, oh, that movie where she was Ink.
Yeah, no, man, this shit, like, it's expensive, but my worst experience had to have been last night. Had to have been.
What happened last night?
So it's 9:15. Okay. Now I take my kid to a 9:15 show because he doesn't act up. He sits there. He falls asleep. So we good. This lady must have had all 5 of her goddamn kids there. And this little motherfucker just kept kicking my goddamn chair. Now, granted, he's a child. I get it. Until I fucking turned around and he was like 12, 13 years old. I'm thinking it's a little kid. It was a fucking grown 13-year-old just kicked.
That's old enough to get into a fight.
Yeah, so at that point, I'm like, you doing this on purpose. Like, stop. So I turned around and I was like, because he's did it a couple times. You know me, I'm not confrontational, but I'm like, son, I'm sitting here for 2 hours. So I turned around and I was like, you know what I mean? Just, can you talk to him? So she's over there trying, Billy, can you not kick his chair, please? And he cursed her out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a white kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. White. And he fuck that, mom. And I was just waiting for her to take his ass outside and do something.
No, it never happened because they're white.
White. And I was like, how the fuck? Like, go home. Like, why do you need to be here to destroy the movie experience, right? Because it wasn't just me. He was talking to his brother, and then they were just laughing and keying on important scenes that you gotta fucking pay attention to. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck on. Control your kid. Because my son, 5 years old, he's behaving until he fell asleep.
Yeah.
But he's behaving. I took him to the movies to see Men in Black 3. And he was like 2 months old at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Sat there, watched the whole thing. Never had a problem with my son at the movie theater. But your grown ass wants to kick somebody's chair in front of you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know, at that point, that's where you stand up. You look at him, I'm like, yo, kick his ass before I do.
I wanted to, but you can't do that shit out here. The moment, out period now. The moment you do anything,
this is what happens.
Police is called, charges are pressed.
And this is how you raise serial killers, people.
Mm-hmm.
This is how. He seems so normal. No, he fucking didn't. He was been kicking people in the movie theaters for years. There's people known this was coming.
I used to work at a movie theater back in New York, man, and it was best job I ever had. Shit was easy as shit and free movies.
Yeah.
But and I'm cool. You know, listen, I snuck in the movie theaters. I get it.
Yeah.
But don't be a dick about it. Like, don't try to get me. Like, get a fake ticket or walk past twice like I ain't see you just now.
Mm-hmm.
Be cool about it. Slide me a 20. I'm cool with that. These fucking kids, no couth whatsoever.
Couth?
Yeah, no couth. My man walks up. He bought a ticket for, what the fuck was out at that time? This was like Transformers was out. But he bought a ticket for some like Ramona and Beezus or some shit. And so I'm looking at the ticket. I was like, my man, that's downstairs. Why are you up here? And he disrespected me. Just, oh, fuck out of here. I'm going in here. I was like, oh, you don't know the authority that I have here. Bruh.
Yeah.
Went in there. It was like a whole line of these little motherfuckers. I took them all out. I was so happy. Oh, I wish I could do that now. This fucktard in the back of me just kicking the shit out of my
what
chair.
You do is you go to the movie theater, you keep a vest, and you keep a flashlight.
You put way too much thought into it. I still have it too.
That's what, no, exactly.
Still got the vest and the fucking nameplate.
Then you go to the bathroom, you change like Superman in a phone booth, and you walk back out with your vest and your flashlight and a bow tie that you stole off a dead body because that's all you find bow ties now. and you walk up and say, "Excuse me, I need you out," and you just like, you know, use a flashlight because you can't. The authority of the flashlight trumps everything in a movie theater. Like that. That's it. That's like, remember when you were a kid and somebody didn't want to be your friend or somebody was going to tell on you, and your biggest fear in life was somebody's palm. Because they would hold their hand up to you like they were telling you to stop. It's like, wait. Because you knew that meant they were going to go tell on you.
Yep.
And that was devastating. As soon as you saw the palm of somebody's hand, no! That's what a flashlight in a movie theater is. As soon as you see it coming, everybody sit up a little higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. No,
or you really want to scare them. It's a Batman movie. You just throw like a bunch of smoke bombs and
we're not doing that.
Gunshots.
Happened already.
Nope.
Yeah, I had to, that was a crazy ass time. Because that's when Dark Knight. Sorry,
that was Dark Knight. Yeah,
Dark Knight Rises came out, and my wife was pregnant, and we already had tickets to the midnight showing, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not going."
See, I would do that just so I could sit in the movie theater and watch a movie. Finally, it's just me.
That's another dope thing too. Me and my son went to go see Lego Batman earlier this year.
Lego! I finally saw Lego Batman a little while ago.
Oh, how'd you like it?
I really liked it.
Yeah, I fell asleep. It's fucking Voldemort and Doctor Who characters just popping up. I know it's Lego Batman, but what the fuck? Anyway, I took him to see it and had the whole theater to ourselves. It was amazing at AMC. Yeah. It was dope.
You know what? When I went to go see Batman vs Superman, Batman vs Superman. When we went to go see Justice League, essentially had the whole theater to ourselves.
I still can't. When I seen that post, I was like, no, damn it. I really want this movie to do good.
I do too.
It's not going to.
I really do.
But yeah, man, that's our little experiences at the goddamn movie theater. Good, bad, and indifferent.
Yeah.
How was yours? 321-405-2219. I like how Marcel puts it at the bottom because I don't remember it ever.
Yeah, but no, let us know. What was some movie going experiences with your parents when you were a kid? Things you like doing with your kids now. We put it up on Facebook the other day. I really like some of the movies we got when I said, what were some of the favorite movies you liked watching with your dad? Because we saw Harry and the Hendersons was up on Netflix. And yeah, that big goofy Sasquatch face. I loved it.
They'll get you. You know what's funny? The first Wild Wild West, I got in trouble for hopping the turnstile to go see that movie in 5th grade.
That's a horrible movie to get in trouble for.
I got in trouble, yeah. Because first of all, at that time, I had never really taken the train. Never taken the train or bus. It was all my schools were walking distance. It was a friend in the town named Anthony. Don't know where he is now. My man was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go see."
Probably in jail for jumping the turnstile. No, you know what? Shit, he does security for the MTA. He's an MTA police.
God damn it, probably shit. We hopped the goddamn turnstile, and I've always seen it in movies, so I just thought that's how you get in. I never knew that at the time it was tokens. But I never knew that you had to fucking pay. I was like, oh, this is so easy. Just jump over the fucking turnstile. So we go and we sat down, watched the movie, and then we snuck onto a bus. Like we just walked on, didn't pay anything, didn't say anything. I don't think you can do that. But,
yeah, no, but it's also a bus driver in New York.
Yeah,
you gonna say anything?
True. So I get home and I'm all excited to tell my mom, like, yeah, we went to the movies. Because she thought the kid's mother was going with us. She's like, yeah, I went to the movies by myself. We got on the train. I hopped the turnstile. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, we hopped the turnstile. And then we just walked onto the bus. She's like, that's called stealing. I was like, huh? I got my ass whooped that day. Whooped. And because my mom's old school. She was Caribbean. She's Caribbean. And stealing you don't fucking do that. She put my hand over the fire. Like, I'd never touch anybody else's shit again in my life after that. I was so damn scared. But yeah, I got in trouble for watching Wild Wild West. Every time I watch it now, I have flashbacks.
I'm sorry that you had that crappy experience.
And I love that movie. You can go fuck yourself. Yeah. And the song.
Wild Wild West.
Cisco, man. Cisco.
Yeah. What's he doing now? Oh, Drew Hill reunion tours. Who else is there? No one, because even the other members of Drew Hill don't give a shit.
And with that, folks,
it's Cisco and Ja Rule just recreating that one fucking song.
Oh my God.
That's right, I went there.
Ja Rule.
Oh, would I be with my baby? We love you, Dabs-K.
And with that, folks, we're going to take a little break. Enjoy these messages. Call us up, 321-405-2219.
I only think about you.
What's going on, Pop Song Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pop Song, and guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. Why is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded
What
and
the
monitored.
hell?
I have a collect call from
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate
Oh,
at
Lord.
a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we
detention
know in
facility.
San Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, yeah, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I
Pies?
want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time. I
No,
ain't got
wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pop's on.
Pops on?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Raul, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner. Will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pop's On. You guys have a great day. And we are back, folks. Welcome back to Pop's On, episode 21.
Yay!
We're going to switch gears a little bit and speak on, I guess it's a touchy subject. Don't want to, that's probably a bad choice of words.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I knew you would be. We're going to talk about, again, bad choice of words, exposing our kids to religion.
We're going to talk about exposing our kids to the touchy subject of religion, folks. You know what? That's how you know you've been in Florida for a while. Everything you say sounds like pedophilia.
It's all bad.
I mean, we're the home of the arena football team, Orlando Predators.
Oh, are you serious? That's their name?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
You're absolutely right. You know who they're sponsored by? Econoline Cargo Vans.
You're not fucking serious. Welcome back, folks. Pop's On. Give us a call, 321-405-2219.
This episode brought to you by WD-40 and chloroform.
Nigga. But no, we this is something that parents, I guess in this age, it is a thought process at this time, because a lot of parents don't. They say, hey, let them pick their own, or they go with, well, this is what I'm doing, so this is what they're going to do. They can learn to do something else when they get older, which is super fucking confusing. How do you deal with it?
Well, I'm an atheist. I don't. Back to you, Raul.
Wow.
Okay, so in all honesty, so I'm atheist. My girlfriend and I, we're both, we are not shy about it. The daughter, we don't have religion in the house. It's just not a thing we have. With my son, it's a different story because his mom is Christian to an extent. She's a little agnostic, I think.
Way too much extra stuff, but I'll get to that.
Yeah. So there's some exposure there. So, there was a time when he would go to church on Sundays and he would ask questions. And, at the time he was young. He was like 7, 8 years old. So I gave him the Bible answers because I didn't grow up atheist. I know the answers that are in the books. So, I would tell him, if you asked a question about God, I would tell him what he needed to hear or what I felt like was more appropriate, because he was giving it a shot. He wanted to go to church. He wanted to see if he liked it. So I wasn't going to take that away from him, because I do like that approach. Let the kid figure it out for himself. You know what I mean? If he has questions, I'm not going to jade him one way or the other. I'm not going to be like, God doesn't exist. All right. I had to do that for Santa Claus. I'm not going to do that for everything else. You know what I mean? Like, it's
real to me, damn it.
I will let him know where he can get his answers from. He knows now that he's older, he knows I don't believe. He knows it's not something that I'm a believer in. And he's just kind of, I guess, indifferent if you ask him about religion. Like, if you ask him right now if he believes in a God, he'd probably be like, I don't know. And he'd like try to talk about football. Like that's what he would probably do now. But yeah, my approach is, what do you want to know? here's where you can find some answers. Here's what I believe. Here's what they teach, and here's where you can make. Here's a couple places where you can go. Start there and look in other places and make up your own mind. If you want to go to church, go to church. If you want to go check out temple, if you want to go to synagogue and see how that works, go to a temple, check it out. If you want to go to a mosque, go to a mosque. If something works for you, then by all means, run with it. If it makes you feel better inside, then do it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you you're an idiot for believing in something. Right. All right. But yeah, it's just, for me, it's not a thing the last time I had to deal with the kids in any church-related activity, we were at a Burger King in the Panhandle off of I-10, and there was a little flyer that said free ice cream cone with church bulletin. So you had to show that you had just come for church to get an ice cream cone for free. And that's when I looked and said, if some kid brings a pamphlet from a mosque, does that count? What about the little Jewish kid bringing his little menorah? What about the atheist kids? Do the little godless heathen children not get ice cream? Is that what happens? Is it Burger King? Is that what happens?
Hey, reel it in, bro.
Sorry.
Got it?
My son didn't get ice cream that day.
Is it your son or you?
I didn't get ice cream that day. Because I didn't have a church bulletin.
Of course you did. No, I know your approach. Yeah, that's how I would like to be. However,
you're married to a Colombian. Let me tell you, me being an atheist Colombian, I'm the minority.
Yeah, I know, because her dad is the pastor. So check this shit out. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? My mom, not the most in the beginning. When I was around.
When there was light.
When there was light. She wasn't the most religious person in the world. We didn't go to church every Sunday. However, when she found the church, we were in that shit, right? My grandfather, her dad, is Jehovah's Witness. My great-grandmother was Seventh-day Adventist. And at one point, my mom was going to this Pentecostal church, Caribbean church, where you tie your head up, catch the Holy Ghost, lose your fucking mind. I didn't like any of it. Mm-hmm. I had Bible studies every Saturday for elementary until possibly graduated high school with my Jehovah's Witness grandfather, who we went to.
Did you have the yellow book, my book of Bible stories?
That shit.
Yep.
I had that. I still got it. Yeah, that shit was weird. Not gonna lie, it was because it was lies. But that book, not like the big book. This book was less for kids, and I was like, Grandpa, this doesn't make any sense. And I always had questions.
How is Noah 875 years old? Stop asking questions, kid.
The thing I liked about my grandfather is he answered them. He always had an answer. As opposed to anybody else that I ask now, when I have questions, they just said, you're just supposed to believe it. That's not good enough. God damn it. Like, come on. Anyway, so Bible studies every Saturday. Hated it all my life. My dad asked my mom, why do you make him do this if this is not what he wants to do? And my mom, with her smart ass, God rest her soul, was going to say, well, he doesn't like to clean his room. Are you going to not let him clean his room? And he was like, shit, you got a point. Like, Dad, come on, man. Jesus, I was almost out. So every Saturday.
I thought you had my back, old man.
He sure didn't. So that was that. And then I remember we were just trying a church out, right? Church was long as shit. Mm-hmm. So me and my mom had the bright idea. We both wanted to go. We had the bright idea. It was like, oh, come up if you want to, save yourself. We thought them niggas was about to be out. So me and her got up and went to the front. They prayed over us and then brought us into this back room. We joined the church. Didn't notice what we were doing, and never went back.
So what does that? Okay, so so I grew up. My dad was raised Catholic, but growing up, he really was pretty just a-religious. Not that he didn't believe in God, he just didn't practice anything. My stepmother was Jehovah's Witness when I was growing up, so that was kind of like the big thing. I had the guys come with my book of Bible stories. Sam and Daniel were brothers, and they would get with me and my brother, and that was our Saturdays.
Why Saturday? Why Saturday?
Because you have to be in church on Sunday. You can't do both on the same day.
Doesn't it cancel out?
Listen, you're not supposed to celebrate anything when you're Jehovah's Witness, so that means your Saturdays are fucked. So...
never got a birthday card.
But I grew up with that in the house, and I totally forgot the point I was making at this point because I got caught up with the yellow book of Bible stories. What was I going with this? Somebody steer me back.
Your stepmom was Jehovah's Witness. Your dad didn't really believe in much.
Yeah. So growing up, and being exposed to it, yeah. So whenever there was a question and like, Dad, what do we do here? He's like, I don't know. What did she say? I'm pretty sure my dad married a Jehovah's Witness because he had 6 kids, and that means that 6 birthday parties he doesn't have to worry about.
And Christmases, you don't gotta
No,
worry
he
about.
gave us Christmas. We had Christmas. That was the one thing we were gonna have Christmas. But birthdays, I mean, we might sing happy birthday. Maybe. That's it. That's all we had. So now that I have a kid and it's like, oh, it's my birthday. What are we going to do? Oh, shit. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not for me. It was, I don't know.
Jehovah's Witness, son. We don't celebrate that.
just for that day.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa. Oh my God. Sorry. Anyway, no, cause she tried to make me celebrate that shit one year. We're gonna celebrate Kwanzaa. We're gonna make gifts. No, the fuck I'm not, Mom. Okay? That's not what I'm doing.
Kwanzaa's not a real holiday.
First of all, none of them is real holidays, but we're not gonna get into
Fair.
that. So we joined the damn church, never went back.
Oh, that's what I meant to ask. Okay, so I grew up with that. You know, what does that mean, joining a church? So they took you into a back room and what?
They prayed over us. They asked us to accept.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, they asked us to accept Jesus and then, push the plate of other people's money in front of us so that we can put money in there as well.
And make change? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Oh, good. I need a change
fee.
for a 20. Thanks.
Nice. Yeah, right? So that happened. And then we, for a while, she joined the church and we went, and I never understood that Holy Ghost shit. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone's deal here, but what the fuck are you doing running around the church screaming at the top of your lungs? That's a little crazy to me and terrifying, because they say when somebody's in the spirit, you can't leave the church because the spirit's going to follow you home. That is a great way to scare the shit out of a 10-year-old.
That's what they do to keep the homeless people from going back out on the street and being crazy outside.
Jesus Christ.
That's all that means. It's like, oh, we can't let them leave. Why? Because the lawsuit's going to come back to here. That's like when you're drunk at a bar, the bar's not going to give you the keys, because if you hit somebody on the way home, the bar gets sued. Wow. Well, if you act in a damn fool in some church and you go out and murder somebody because the voice of God told you to do it, that's going to come back to that church. It's not that you have the Holy Spirit, you're a liability.
Oh my God.
And I'm dropping the mic only symbolically because we don't have an extra one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that Holy Ghost thing I didn't understand, and I was like, all right, cool. And then, so I met my wife. Like, I didn't go to church for a long ass time. Then I met my wife.
Did you meet her in a church?
No.
Good job.
I met her at the club like a normal, responsible person. So we met each other, and her family used to go to church in Orlando, and I was like, that's my excuse. I'm not driving to Orlando. Don't have to do it. Then her dad became the pastor. Then my excuse became, oh, y'all speak Spanish. I don't understand Spanish. Therefore, it doesn't make sense for me to go. Then I got a translator. I was like, all right, fuck, I guess I got to go. So she's been my translator. She's doing it. And it's the most annoying thing because they're talking and then she's talking and the music's playing. I'm like, I'm not doing this. Can we go to a regular church? Let's go. And not regular church, English speaking church. Let's do that. I'll meet you halfway. Like, let's just do that. If we have to be here every Sunday, I need to know what's going on, because you're not translating the proper shit. You translate what he's saying, and then when the joke hits, you don't fucking do it. You're just laughing. I want to know what the joke is too. It's not fair that the only thing I understand is when he says Raul. That's it. So I was going, and then we went to this church retreat. Here's how this shit was sold to me. This is a couples retreat. We're going to be in, couples, and this is to help us grow closer as a couple. This is before we got married. Go closer together as a couple. There's like kayaking and stuff, like trails we can walk. I'm black. I don't really walk in trails or kayak, but you know what? For you, babe, you got it. Niggas get there. The whole shit's in Spanish. All right, dealt with that. They took my goddamn phone. Oh, you can't use any electronics in this area. Why the fuck not? I got children at home. Oh, we got to come closer with the Lord. Oh, another thing, you're not sharing a room with your wife. Oh, your girl, because she wasn't my wife yet. I was like, all right, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I'm ready to go right now. Right now. Because I have no phone. I'm going to sleep in the bed, and I'm sleeping in this room. It's not the same bed. I'm sleeping in this room with a stranger that I don't really know.
So you went to marriage boot camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that shit, and to this day, I don't trust anything she says when it's like a retreat with the church. First of all, I bought the goddamn truck that I have, and I don't understand how it became the church van. we're not taking this on trips. This is not it. No, we're not doing that. But I stood there and I got closer with the Lord. We talked it out, and I was like, all right, this is cool. I get it. Christian. I'm gonna be Christianized.
Mhm.
You got it. So after that, I started going to church regularly with the kids and all of that good stuff. And it was okay until I guess around this time, a couple years ago, my mom had got sick or whatever, and I seen everybody and their moms come and pray over and talk to her about, you're gonna make God says you're gonna do it. And she passed away. So that shit made me super jaded. So from that, I still believe, but I have even more questions.
Right.
Because on her last years, she became super close. Like her and Jesus was motherfucking niggas. They was together all the time. And it still happened. So I'm like, I have reservations. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't really go to church as much as I used to. It's probably not as good, but I need more. I need you to make me understand why this still happened. Because this is supposed to be the safe haven. This is supposed to be this, that, and the third. All the shit that you guys said.
Right.
And then this happened.
Yeah, see, I just, it's all make believe for me. And that's not to be dismissive. I mean, I know that this is people's faiths, you know what I mean? So I don't disrespect that to somebody's face. If you believe in this, I'll have a debate with you. I'll talk with you about it. We may not agree on any points, but I'm not going to sit here and openly disrespect you to your faith, to your face on your faith. That's not what I'm about either.
Right.
But when it comes to that, like, oh, there's an answer for everything. Yeah, but you closing your eyes to it because you want to look at that instead of what's actually happening. I have my own beefs when it comes to that kind of stuff. My mom passed away. It was a whole thing like, oh, you need to look for God now more than ever. And I was like, no, I really don't. I know what my mom died from. God had nothing to do with any of it. So thanks for the invite. I'll be next Sunday. I'll be watching football. You have a great. You be blessed. Be blessed.
Be blessed and well.
Yes. You know what? Pray for the Ravens. That's what Mom would have wanted. She would have liked you to pray for the Ravens.
Crazy, but that, I mean, and so now, our children, my son, he likes to go to church. They go to do the youth thing or what have you, and it's cool. And I like the fact that he's into it because he wants to be into it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And by all means, little man, do your thing. I'm never gonna stray you away from that. Between me and him, and between you and him is two different things.
Right.
That is what you got to deal with. And my girls like it as well. Of course, my wife is into it. I'm trying, and I have to,
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. we used to record every Sunday, and I was like, oh, great, yeah, we could do that because I don't have to go to church.
Yeah.
But now I got to go. So it's I like the fact that the kids are in it because they want to be in it. That's my main thing. When it starts to be forced on them, that's what I don't like. Like, for a while, we didn't celebrate Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why the hell not? Oh, because that's the devil's holiday. No, it's not. It's about candy and costumes.
Yeah.
They don't even dress up as anything evil. He's a Power Ranger. And she's a guy. Harry Potter. We love Harry Potter, right? Yeah, her grandparents, the kids' grandparents, don't want them even watching Harry Potter because they think, oh, they're talking about demonic things. It's entertainment. There's nothing wrong with it. It's harmless shit that can never happen.
You know where else they talk about demonic things?
The Bible.
Church.
True. I've seen more demonic
How
things
else do you know about it?
than there.
Yeah.
True. So it's weird coming from this. So no, we're going to celebrate Halloween. This is about candies, about chocolates and shit. That's what we're going to do. I don't understand why for the past 2 years we're not doing it. That's mean to kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to take you to Holy Night.
Oh man, I lost my mind on Jehovah's Witness. I was living on the second floor of an apartment complex, which was bad for him. So it's Halloween. My son's getting dressed up. We're about to take him out trick or treating. This is not a thing that I've normally done. This is not a thing I've ever done. But he's old enough. His mom wanted to do it. All right, cool. I guess we're taking the kid trick or treating. We get a knock on the door. We're thinking, all right, the trick-or-treating stuff. We open the door, and it's a kid dressed up as a Jehovah's Witness. I thought it was great. He had a little Awake magazine, the whole thing. I was like, wow, you really committed to this. Good job. And then he wasn't trick-or-treating. No, he was a real fucking Jehovah's Witness. Mm-hmm. And then he saw my son dressed up in a costume, and he looked at me. He said, you really letting your son celebrate the devil's holiday? I said, come here, motherfucker. And I closed the door because now my son is flipping out. And I had to tell this guy to go to hell. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Listen, this isn't about the devil. This isn't about anything. This is about bite-sized Snickers. What is your God's beef with bite-sized Snickers that my son can't have one? We're not going out for anything except bite-sized Snickers. And so I can clean out all those poison Reese's peanut butter cups. That's the only thing that Halloween exists for. I need poison in my life, and so does my son. You know what? Last time I checked, heaven only had so many slots. Why don't you go ahead, jump off that balcony right there. Make sure you fill yours in real quick.
Damn.
Yeah. Apparently shit gets real when you tell a Jehovah's Witness to kill himself.
Oh shit.
Yeah, especially in Hialeah. They're not punks.
They're a little gangster out there.
Huh?
You thought he just got saved. That's what that was.
Yeah, he was also he was knocking on doors because he was fresh out.
Hey, yo, son, you want to hear about this? You want to talk about Jesus? Talk about Jesus? Nah, you know what's the saddest thing I've ever seen?
Wow.
So it was Christmas Day, and we are busting open gifts. Everybody's smiling. Everybody got what they want. Knock on the door with Jehovah's Witness with his 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Now she is looking in and seeing my kids ripping open gifts and loving everything they're getting, playing with everything, and eating candy canes and shit. And they're just sitting there tearing all the way up. And I'm like, this is fucking torture. I was like, sir, I'm with my family right now. Please, let me enjoy this. We can talk. You can come back and talk about this another time. But I have to be with them right now. You're right. What you're doing is ripping me away from family time. But yeah, but you gotta understand. And this is not the real. I was like, sir, I just told you this respectfully because my grandfather is a Jehovah's Witness. He's probably doing the same shit that you're doing right now. I said not right now. I didn't say not ever. I said not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids look very, very miserable right now. It's hot, and they have on full-blown suits and shit. Let me go enjoy this. Go have breakfast somewhere. Do something else. You don't have to celebrate Christmas, but do something else.
Yeah,
for the kids.
The way I always like to look at it is when I see a parent taking his kids out witnessing and coming up to my house on Christmas, I say, "You see the look on my kid? You see the look on my kid's face? See that smile? It's the most beautiful thing you ever see as a father. See the look on your kid's face right now? Mm-hmm. Who do you think is getting a better nursing home?
Exactly, for real.
Because you got to be nice to your kids. They're gonna pick your nursing home. Yeah, and if they really like you, they'll pick your nurse. That's it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I was really confused growing up. I'm kind of into it now. I'm trying to get back there because I do believe. I do believe, and I don't listen. Whatever you believe is your business. Whatever you don't believe is your business. I like you as a person.
Sure,
you're not mean. That's it.
You know what?
You're not mean.
People like to say, "Hey, Jay, do you live your life with good Christian morals?" I said, "Of course I do. I'm atheist."
Oh my God.
I don't have some imaginary friend up in the sky telling me who to hate for no reason.
Oh my God.
I can like gay people. I can like Muslims. I can like whoever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that I don't need a book to tell me to be a good person.
Yeah.
Be a good person.
I had somebody. It wasn't an argument. It never devolved. It was a debate. We didn't agree on anything. But at the end of the conversation, we shook hands and we made lunch arrangements for the next day. Like, hey man, you in town tomorrow still? Yeah, you want to meet up for lunch? I'm off. He said to me, because I told him I was atheist. He's like, so how do you base your morals? I was like, you don't have a monopoly on morality. You're telling me what you just asked me right now. You know what that sounds like to me? Basically, you just said the only thing separating you from being a good person and a serial killer is some imaginary friend in the sky, which scares the shit out of me when it comes to you. Because that tells me once you find out that that's fake, you're just going to start murking everybody.
Exactly.
And that's not, no.
Be genuinely good. I don't need you don't need a book to tell you. Don't just be good.
You don't have to scare me to be a good person. I'm just a good person because I want to be. Yeah.
That's
you're gonna go to hell. No, I'm not.
I don't know, man. People just they put too much emphasis on that, and my thing is, if you're in church and you're doing ungodly shit, what's the difference? What's the difference between you and me?
Yeah, the chick in church on Sunday wearing the same dress she wore Saturday night.
Facts.
Yep.
Oh.
I see you.
Smell
like. You want to get some wine?
Smell like booty sweat. Oh shit! Today was communion. So
you imagine picking up a girl at church during communion, like, "Hey, girl, what you reading?" I read that
upstairs.
too. Yeah, crazy shit. He dies, he comes back. Crazy book. Hey, I'm about to go get some wine and crackers. You want some?
For real. We had fucking vanilla wafers. Yo, so my daughter was like, "Hey, what is this?" I was like, "It's wine." I was like, "You drink that whole tray, you're a little buzzed. Okay, it's wine, not blood because that's disgusting."
They said it's the blood of Christ. Yo, Jesus was loaded, son.
Yeah, all day, B. But nah, it's again, I like that my kids are into it because they want to be into it. I'm trying to make that track back up to where I was at. You know what I mean? Because the day when I got, I guess, saved, whatever. I texted my mom. I was like, mom, I did it. I met Jesus. I'm nigga mad. Cool. You right. Just like that. And she was like, oh, I'm so proud, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go to church and all shit. So I was like, all right, cool. But it's just, it's a lot of questions I have that nobody seems to answer.
Yeah.
That's it. I like you said, if your kid comes to you, you're not gonna jade them any kind of way. You're just gonna, hey, this is what it is. This is what this says.
This is what this teaches. This is what this teaches. This is what I believe. What do you think?
Exactly. And I think that's a good way. I don't know. What do you guys think? Give us a call. 321-405-2219. I didn't need the damn notepad this time.
Ha ha. Yes, Ryder, send us an email, no dad jokes, proper spelling with an S. No dad jokes at gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter at no dad jokes with a Z, because fuck Twitter. And let us know what you think. Hit us up on Facebook, Pops On, Instagram. You can hit us at Pops On. Let us know what you think. Send us pictures. Let us know what you do with your kids on Sundays. Do you guys like watching football? Do you guys like going to church? Do you like knocking on other people's doors and making their lives miserable on Saturday morning? Whatever you do.
Let us know. Let us know. And with that said, this has been Pops On, episode 21. We can get drunk now.
Yeah.
Yes. yes.
I'm going straight to sleep. I ain't doing shit.
Me too, bro. It's like 12:30. And again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the Twitter love. We appreciate all the Pops On group members. We up to 1,000. Over
man.
1,000.
Yeah. Share the hell out of this group. Rate and review us on iTunes, guys. We're really trying to do something with this. We really want to get bigger and get some more exposure. And a big part of that is rate and reviewing on iTunes. Google is working on something apparently.
Yeah, they're doing some stuff.
Yeah, where you can do that eventually down the line. But for right now, if you got access to iTunes, rate and review us. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like and what you want us to work on. And we can do that. We're young enough where we're not tied down to anything yet.
Facts.
21. We're still pretty limber and willing to experiment.
With that said, folks, this is Raul.
I'm Jay Alvarez. Don't forget, spoil kids, not movies.
And please, no dad jokes. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my goddamn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
Hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking hoe.